Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. This is PC0813 coming to you guys from the Pro Traders Lounge. We have had a nice, volatile 24 hours, so I wanted to hop on and just give everyone a quick overview of what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking, both locally and from a high time frame perspective. So, without any further prologue, let's just dive right in. So this is the 12-hour chart. I like this because I do like the ability to pull the volume from the range over here. We'll go over that in a minute. But what's happened locally? Locally, and this is a level we've been waiting for quite some time, we had a pocket of inefficiencies that was created on this very, very impulsive move down that we finally cleared. Lined up with the local golden pocket. Once cleared, we did get quite a fall. In regards to the bounce that we're currently seeing, that is also off the local golden pocket. However, I am personally not going to be comfortable, especially with this quick move up. We've had such a hard time holding these quick moves up. We still have some uncleared inefficiencies down here, getting down to about 18,450 roughly. So until those are cleared, I'm not 100% that the bottom is in locally. We also have a range bottom. This is kind of a local range we've been in on the mid time frame. It would just be a nice rotation, honestly, down to the bottom of that channel. We also do have this nice upward channel, which has had some very good respect in the higher time frames that we are breaking back into. I'm going to be watching this from the 4 and 12-hour chart. I want to see if we accept back in this upward channel or if we head back into the mid time frame range. Now, if we do head up, what would I be looking for above? As we can see, we did reject off the golden pocket in this instance. It wasn't really the golden pocket at the time because we didn't have that low put in. However, now that we do have this low put in, we do have a fantastic confluent level here at 23,670. There is an uncleared pocket of inefficiencies lining up with the 786 of that move. Now, I would expect for there to be a bit of resistance at the local 618. Why? I would expect bears to defend that level, so they would be creating a lower high, not taking out this high right here. So I would expect some resistance at 22,460, and I do expect another round of resistance at 23,760. Now, what am I looking at from a higher time frame perspective? If you followed me for a while, you know that, I love the technical aspects of volume, supply, and demand. And I really think that we need to put in a 20 to 30K range. As you can see, our resistance, which was our old wick low, that's already been tapped. That is a resistance I would normally have on my charts. But as you can see, we've tapped it perfectly, got a fantastic rejection from there. So I'm not really considering that. However, when you put this 20 to 30K parallel channel on the chart, you can see that it lines up perfectly with the midpoint. So that gives me a little confluence that this channel may be valid. Now, these levels I'm going to show you right here, these were taken, specifically these colored ones, the red, green, and light blue levels. These were all mini ranges that were formed during the 2020 bull run. As you can see, it's given fantastic levels to trade off of 2 years later, over 2 years later. I was able to grab swing longs from here, again from here. I did take lots of profits on my swing to the top of the green range. Now, again, just retesting volume, we haven't really back tested this red mini range. I would expect for that to get back tested at some point. We came through, cleared it nicely, then ripped right back through it again. Volume-wise, it makes sense to come back up here and retest this mini range. Now, a fun little route that I have to take us up there, you may have seen this before. We could have a potential bat harmonic that's being formed, with the D being at the consolidation range point of control. This is where we previously consolidated before breaking down, it would make sense to reject here before maybe making a move up for an SFP or heading back into the range. Either way, I would be looking for head shorts in that 30 to 32K area, just me personally. Now that's we're talking bullish, easy to talk bullish on a bullish day, right? Well, let's just talk about the bearish scenario because we do have to acknowledge it. Oh, also real quick, before I move on to that, this fib time is not a normal harmonic fib time. Normally I would go X to A to B or X to A to C. This particular fib time it's just kind of from A to B to the end of this impulse. It's gotten some good respect on the levels. To be honest with you, fib time on harmonics is more for reference. It doesn't have to be exact, but I did want to explain that in case someone was confused by that pull. It is an abnormal pull. I just like it because of the respect that it's gotten. But for the lower levels, we do have to be prepared for the lower levels. We have our local range volume. Essentially, if we get below that value area low, break below it, and are holding at these range lows with high volume, I would be looking to take a back test short. If we do something along these lines, we break it hard and we come back up. That's where I'd be looking to pull the trigger on a short, looking to ride it down towards some lower areas of interest. I don't have it marked on the chart. If you'd like to write it down, my kind of bottom swing level is around 5,300. Volume-wise, we do have some uncleared inefficiencies from there. So that's about as low as I'm going. But in regards to scalps with potential, if you don't know what I mean by that, go back and check out our advanced fundamentals video. But these would all be fantastic scalp with potential levels. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at from the local perspective, from the high time frame perspective. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Come join us at the Pro Traders Lounge Discord room. In the waiting room, it's free. Ask me a question, I will answer it. Ask anyone there, I will definitely get to you at some point. Anyhow, have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care.